Good morning, folks. This morning's shave is with Yulay Petals de Rose. Great rose scent. This was the, I guess you might say, the one that started it all for me. When I first started buying soap, this was on sale. Monica was moving from the tins to the plastic tubs, and this is one of the first soaps that I ordered from her. And wasn't too sure if I'd like the rose scent, but I was surprised. I really do like that scent. Soap is just awesome. You got the matching aftershave here, and got the alum complete with rubber band. I'm going to follow up with lilac, witch hazel. This will be the start of several videos of my favorite shavers, soap and aftershave, including brushes. And you already seen this one. This is my favorite shaver out of all the shavers. This one's it. It's really easy for me to maneuver around my face. I get good shaves with it when I'm paying attention. It does demand attention, but it really is a nice shaver for me. I really enjoy shaving with it. I've got lather everywhere. See if I can get cleaned off just a little bit there. The brush is a Envy Shave brush, and this one here came by the way of a group effort, Shavette World, and that is what the bottom looks like, and this is number 2. Got it whipped up here in the, see, I told you I had shaving cream everywhere. Got it whipped up here in distinctive goat wood bowl here. The scent is just wonderful. And, I mean, I've got lather everywhere. Got the clown fruit, left of Dirty Clown pre-shave. There is not much left, and it is difficult to hang on to, so I might be switching to the cube here pretty darn quick. I don't know how many more shaves I'm going to be able to squeeze out of this one for me just being able to hang on to it. If you have not seen the cube pre-shave, it is pretty good size. It would be much easier to hang on to than this. I have yet to try it, but I know the pre-shave ice that Douglas has is mentholated, scentless, and I do enjoy the menthol in it though. So the next 5 shaves will be with the Shavette, and then the next 5 shaves after that is going to be with a single edge, and the next 5 after that will be DE. On all of those I'll have various artisans as well as mass-produced soaps, aftershaves, and brushes. It's probably the easiest way for me to show what my favorites are. And I already know I have an issue when it comes to the 5 favorites in Shavettes, because I have some that I really do like, and there are more than 5 of them. So to narrow it down is going to be quite interesting. So I may have to give it just a little bit more thought when I get down to the 5th one. This one here, this will be the, this is my favorite, but after that there won't be any particular order outside of being in the top 5 my favorite Shavettes. Because it really is starting to split hairs after that. just this particular style, everything about this shaver I really do like. And I guess I should say this would be the third shave on this blade, which is a Feather Artist Super. Yes, I really do enjoy Van Yulay soaps, aftershaves. Right around before Christmas, she had a sale on some baskets. And the baskets had assorted items in there, including like lotion, for instance. And there's one that was in there that my wife really did like. She was kind of surprised, I could tell. First, she wasn't too sure about the name of the scent was not something that sounded like she would like until I squirted some out, and then she decided she really did like it. Great scent. I don't remember exactly what the name of it is. I think it was Tuscan something or another. Can't remember right off my head, top of my head. Not only was the scent nice, but the portion of the lotion itself. It's going pretty smooth so far. I do have my lather on the wet side. It works well for me. It's the reason why it kind of drips everywhere. Wet, moist. I could just about shave with that right there. Like I said, I did not think that I would like a rose scent, but at the time I thought I'd give it a try. It was on sale, and I'm glad I did. Quite surprised by it. Really did not expect it to smell quite like this. My idea of rose was, I guess you might say, was a little off. This really does smell good. I think there's one more, at least one more that I can remember seeing on her website that that has a rose scent to it that I've been contemplating checking it out. I really do enjoy this scent though. But on the down below, I did mention that this is the one that started it all. And what I mean by that is venturing off into scents that I maybe wasn't too sure of. Because this is a scent that, yeah, I really didn't expect that I would like as much as I do. because I really do enjoy this scent. Aftershave works well for me too. I should make mention also that the aftershave is does not have alcohol, but it does contain witch hazel. The containers are plastic, if that matters to anybody. And the aftershaves are reasonably priced. I'll put a link down below for her website. And she has different kinds of soap also. She there's when you look at her website there at the very top at the beginning, you'll notice Aquarius and Hercules. Those, in other words, the soap base of each one of those is different than, in other words, what I just got through shaving with, different than the rest. And she gives you a description in there what it's all about. And I have those also. And that particular soap is a little cheaper than the others, the Hercules and the Aquarius. And I've shaved with both of those, and have to say that I have no issues with either one of them. In other words, they perform just fine. They are different than, I guess you might say, I don't know if you want to call it the normal line of soaps, but for me, I like them. The price point, in other words, I think it's 3.5 ounces, 3 or 3.5 ounces. It's what, $9 I think for each puck container, and that is a really good price, especially if you're trying to keep your cost down. You're trying to stay within a budget. Variety of scents are just, you know, huge. There's a huge number of scents available in either one of those. If I remember correctly, though, you might want to pay attention to the time of the year that you order some of that stuff, because if I remember right, she mentions the soap is a little sensitive to the heat. I'm sure if anybody's ordered any soap during the heat of the summer, you know what she's talking about. If it's a very soft soap, it'll have a tendency to start to melt just a tad bit and shift in the container. It's not a melt and pour necessarily, it's just that, you know, it's just sensitive to the heat. And I have not seen one of her aftershaves that you don't need to shake up before you put it on. So it's a shake well type thing. As you can tell, I've had this one for a little while and I've used a bit of it. But even right out of the container, it smells just like the soap. Going to be smelling good today, that's for sure. Most of these videos are probably going to be running about this short, because this is talking about total of 15 videos. That's going to be quite a few videos in a row for me. Never done 15 videos in a row. This is going to be quite interesting how this is going to work out. But Van Yulay is definitely one of my favorite artisans, and I've got a link to Shave down below, and once again, here's the brush, and this style is still available. He still makes it, and the knot is a tuxedo knot. That was my first tuxedo knot. Really like that knot. It's one of my favorites. I think I've seen one here in recent history that I have one. This one of Russell's. I have to mention it because this knot here also, Timberwolf. That is a great knot. I like how it whips up this Timberwolf and the tuxedo knot. For me, it just seems like the way it lathers up for a synthetic knot. I really like how it works. It reminds me, at least in my experience, from my opinion, a broken in bore knot. Just really nice. Had a great shave. Once again, this is just the beginning of 15 videos of my favorite shave gear. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe and smooth shaves to you.